KLL Reviews, and today another video review, Transformers Generations Shockwave from the Fall of Cybertron game. Cool figure. He is one of the best sort of G1 looking Shockwave figures we've had for a very long time. A lot of people were excited by this until they saw his little thin legs, but again, I'm not too worried about that. If you watch my Prime review, my stand is there. Now, cool figure, cool packaging, cool artwork up the top there, loving that. And yeah, so let's turn around, nothing on that side. Decepticon symbol there, which is cool. And on the back, we've got, again, Transformers Generations, full of Cybertron Shockwave, laser cannon included, Cybertronian mobile artillery mode. It's like space cruiser looking thing. And up there it says Shockwave. Shockwave may appear to be loyal to Megatron, but in reality he serves only one master, pure logic. Behind his emotionless face rests the mind of a brilliant strategist and mathematician. He calculates constantly and enforces his solutions through the precise application of the vast power of his laser cannon. So, is a bit of a badass, reminds me a bit of the Vulcans from Star Trek, but I don't see him doing it. Live long and prosper. Very cool. Obviously, you know what we're doing next. Let's crack this dude open and have a look at the figure. Okay guys, there we have Shockwave out of its packaging. Cool figure, definitely cool figure. Very G1-esque and pretty accurate to the game as well. Legs are a little thin, but it's not a big issue in my opinion. Now, he's got the gun arm there. The gun will unpeg. Now, this section will come off as well. This is quite firm to get off. It will take a bit of pressure to pull that off. What there is there's a peg here, peg there, and in there is like a hole, I should say, and a peg, and that tabs together, but it's very tight. Now, once you've got that off, stand Shockwave back. Now, as you saw there, that does come off there. You can have that gun or that gun, but you can rotate his hand back out, and you can have Shockwave with two hands if you wish. Now, you can also hold the gun. It does have a handle there for the gun, but I think it looks a lot better actually on his arm. Now, as for details, let's move him a little closer, and you can see he has the classic chest, and he has some lovely light piping there with that eye. You can see it just, boom, just glows. I kind of wish this was light pipe too, but it's not, so oh well. Now, articulation, he has a springy head. Boing, 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 boing. He has a rotation on his head. He has a full shoulder movement, in and out movement. I knocked my camera while I was trying to adjust the focus. Ball joint at elbow, which is good, and wrist will go in and out because of transformation. No waist joint. Ball jointed hip. It will rotate a little bit due to the nature of the ball joint. We got a rotation at the knee and a 90-degree bend, and we've got just the toe at the foot, but nothing else there. Okay, so that's his articulation, and that's Shockwave. And now let's have a look at his transformation. Alrighty, first thing we're going to do is we're going to rotate these arms like so. So this peg is on the inside, like that. We're going to fold in the hands, like that. And then there's actually a hinge here. And the ball joint. Just going to fold at the ball joint at this point. So fold at the ball joint. So his arms are going to sit out like so. Now, that's going to fold up, and that's going to fold up. So now he's in some weird pose, and then we're going to rotate this whole section forward like that. Alright, and forward like that. Then we're going to fold that out and that out like so. So he's just sitting kind of chicken winged right now. Now, this whole chest section is going to lift up like that. We'll just move him a little bit back so you can see a bit better. So that section sits up like that. And then these bits here are going to fold in, and there is if you can see, a couple of little holes and some pegs, and they're going to sit in there like so, and the arms will peg together as well. And just have to line them up correctly, and there we are. Right, now just leave these forearms sitting there for now. They'll peg together like that, and they just sit there for the time being. Now, the wings, we're actually going to flip down like this, and just let that sitting there. Fold the toes down. Now you're going to flip him around, grab your gun from before, and there is a tab there, and that's going to peg in to around his crutch sort of area there. You just have to get these leg panels out of the way like that. Alrighty, so that sits there like that. Now the legs are actually going to peg in around this, so you've got little tabs in there, and you can see that tab there, little hole there. So that's actually going to peg on to the leg like so, and this one will do the same. So you just have to make sure they're all lined up, and that will all peg in together. Just trying to line the pegs up is the tricky part. And there we are, like that. So you can see it's a little bit out of alignment, so you need to just squeeze that up like that. Alrighty, and this section here is going to just press his head in like that too, sorry. That section over there, and that just, a couple little tabs, a couple little holes, sits there like so, and just straighten up the wings there. And we go around the back like this, and again we've got a couple of holes there, a couple of tabs, and this will all line up and peg together. So this is where those other hinges come in. Just takes a little bit of sort of moving around, so you're just trying to, so that hinge there like this, it's just fiddly. Well, once you've transformed it a couple of times, it should be easy, and now it just sits there like that. So you can see they're sort of on a slight angle like that. And then the wings, obviously they just sit in that position, and there you have Shockwave in his little vehicle, bowed gunship thingy-majigger. Right, so he's pretty cool. He is a flying gun of death, but nothing too special going on here. Can't really do anything. The wings will move, and that's about it really. The back of his forearms become thrusters, so that's him. He's a pretty long guy. For example, I'll just grab a hot rod here. So he's a similar length to hot rod there, even with the flame out there. So, but he's quite long and thin, and that's why, like I said before, thin legs, because of the transformation. So we'll get hot rod back out of the way. And now details wise, again, pretty much the same as he was in robot mode. You've got paint apps there. Paint apps, we've got some new ones off the bottom of the feet, off here. And underneath, you've got just, again, carried over from before. Alrighty. Now something I did forget to show just before, my apologies, is that these panels here will rotate around and up into here, like so. Alright, so again, this will rotate down, got a little tab there, rotates up, and that just pegs into that little hip thing like that. Again, do apologise guys. So there he is in his complete. To transform him back, again, not too hard. we're going to separate the thruster section off here and just straighten them out. Doesn't matter if they're untabbed. And we're going to get this section up here, fold it up, and we're going to fold those up like that. Grab the legs, we're going to separate them off the gun and unpeg the gun. Just sit the gun aside for the moment, and you turn him around. Straighten out the foot, position the legs how you wish. And let's have some better light. Now, get the arms here. We're going to untab them, let them sit down like that for now. And we're going to get this whole section here. And we're going to peg that in. When we peg that in, I'm going to pop his head up. Alright? So when that's out and the head's clicked in like that, you've got a little tab there. Presses a button there when it comes down, and his head pops up. Peg the arms into the side there, boom, boom. Rotate them up, bring them down, round. So rotate them up, bring them down and around. And we're going to flip out one of the hands. There we go. The other one I'm going to peg on his cannon and put that back on the front there. There we go. And there we have Shockwave back in his robot mode. Now for a size comparison, guys, we'll bring in Optimus Prime. And there he is with the Fall of Cybertron Optimus Prime, so you can see about the same sort of height. And again, check out the Optimus Prime review and you'll see some better size comparisons just in general with deluxe heights. Okay. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. That was a video review of the Transformers Generations Fall of Cybertron Shockwave. Cool figure. Again, definitely recommend this guy. I don't think he's too small. Cool transformation. Very G1 look to him. Paint apps are okay. He's purple, he's Shockwave, so that suits. Got the gun there, gun arm, or you can have him hold it, or I didn't show you, but you can just peg it in on his back there. It's kind of irrelevant, but there you go. So, thanks for watching, guys. Follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Shockwave, you, me, bye.